Yo, what's poppin', gamers? Welcome back to a brand new Bad Business video, and today we're gonna be checking out the brand new Alpha Tommy Gun Legendary, as well as the new Gilded AK Legendary. Firstly, I want to say the amount of people saying that they don't like the new Legendaries is kind of crazy, considering the AK one is actually pretty good. Now, I can understand the Alpha Tommy Legendary because it is mainly only going to be enjoyable to the Alpha players or people that enjoy this type of gun style. If you don't like that, or if you didn't play during Alpha, you probably really won't care about this. But regardless to say, I know a lot of people always like to see camos on the weapons, and this is basically what you can experience. It's all going to be one color, so nothing too crazy. I won't be showcasing it with a camo on, though. But that's what all the camos do. If you want to see what the mastery does, it's literally the same thing, just like this, though. But yeah, let's spawn in and show off the legendary Tommy first, and then we'll move over to the AK. But here is the Tommy Guns Inspect. The thumb does a little weird move right there, right after. It actually looks good from this side, but when it goes to the other side, it doesn't look that great. This is what the muzzle flash and the tracers are looking like. The tracers are always going to be the color of your team. So whatever your team color is, that's what your tracers will be when it comes to the alpha tracers. The reload is just the invisible, what alpha weapons reloads used to be like. But this muzzle flash is pretty interesting because you literally cannot see when you fire this thing. So good luck to you guys that do that, but they should definitely try to work on a system where it makes the muzzle a little bit faded out. I'll show you what the AK does, because it kind of does what I'm talking about here. But when you're aiming and shooting this thing, you can't really see. That's kind of unfortunate. Next up, we have the Gilded AK, and I will also be showcasing all the camos, or like a couple camos on it, the mastery camos and all that as well for you guys. Because there's a lot of people that buy legendaries and just put a camo on it. Usually it can look way better than the normal legendary skin, but this is what the Gilded AK is looking like. Let me see if I can get some sun glare on this. Ooh, look at that glow right there. That look clean. But yeah, that is what the Gilded AK is looking like, and a lot of people were disappointed in this, and I don't know how. I don't understand. Sure, maybe there is a little bit more detail on some other legendaries, but this is more of a simplistic stylized type weapon. This is really nice. For the reload, it's the normal, nothing crazy. Inspect is the same, but the tracers are pretty cool. Look at these. They're basically like metal fragments, or like melted metal. I don't really know how to say it, but that's basically what it looks like. It's pretty cool. And for the muzzle flash, you guys see, this is what I was talking about. You see how it's like more of like a faded out? I don't know. I feel like that would be much cooler if they did that for the Tommy gun, so you could actually see when you shoot. But this is pretty cool as well. Look at the smoke effect when the bullets impact. The impact effects are pretty cool. Yeah, but this alone, especially with other camos that you put on this legendary is 100% worth it. And if you guys don't think so, that's unfortunate. Alrighty, and for those of you that want to see camos on the legendary, I could show you a few that I like. This isn't really one that I like, but this is the type of stuff that you can do. This is what it would look like. There is a few like unlockable camos that can look good on this, by the way, so you might want to go through all of them and try to find a pretty good one, because I'm sure you will eventually get one that you really do enjoy. For the people that want to see the mastery camos, here's Damascus Gold. It actually looks pretty good. I mean, it looks better than the base AK, so these little accents definitely do add a ton, as well that your bullets will be gold as well, so it would be pretty cool to see all of that like that. The silver, it's basically going to be the same thing across the board for all of them. And then for your pure gold, it's basically what you expect. It's nothing too crazy for all the mastery camos. My favorite out of the kill masteries is probably the amethyst. It looks really good. For some reason, it looks like there's like a two-tone on some of these parts. It kind of makes it stand out a little bit, but it's just more of the lighting. And also rose quartz is really good as well. I think people can make some pretty cool setups with this. And lastly, black obsidian is pretty dope. The lighting makes it look more like a blue, but if you get the proper lighting, it does look really good. And lastly, for the blue diamond, This is what you can expect. I'm sure some people will enjoy this. Moving on over to the purchasable skins in the shop, if you get them. A lot of people are enjoying the engraved ones. This is what the engraved silver is looking like. Actually pretty good, not gonna lie. My personal favorite right now is probably the covert. I don't know why, but this with the gold, it looks so good. With the gold tracers and everything. And then for the other engraved ones, this is what other people are enjoying. The rose gold. This looks very clean. I'm sure some people have some nice pink purplish setups out there, so this is gonna be perfect. And then engraved gold. This is what that's looking like. I do wish that instead of a gray, we had more of like a black. So it's more of like a black and gold. I think it would look way better if it did, but it still does look good. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, you can kind of just mess around with a ton of different ones. This one just looks kind of crazy all over the place. But yeah, you could do a ton of stuff. You could just put a ton of different camos on until you find something you like. There's definitely a lot that you can mess around with. But let me go ahead and throw on royalty. This is one that a lot of people actually really liked, because there's like a pretty good mixture of red, but in my opinion, there's too much red. If the mag was a different color, it'd probably be better. One camo I will 100% be rocking is the gift wrap when Christmas time is coming around. There's also tree lights, which looks pretty decent, not gonna lie. It's probably the best I've seen this camo look. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for the legendary. There's a ton of stuff that you can do with it, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there like it, but right now a lot of people are disliking it because I guess it just doesn't do enough for them. Maybe they were hoping for a custom optic or something, because that's a lot of the legendaries we're getting recently. But personally, I do think it is very, very worth it. This is something that I'm currently rocking a lot, but I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new video. Tons of uploads happening this month. The rest of this year actually is going to be a pretty massive year in terms of YouTube for me, for main channel. This one you guys are on right now, as well as my second Roblox channel, which is going to be pure gameplay, no commentary. And then my second channel, my real one, where I play other games. That's also going to be a massive year for me as well. So the rest of this year is going to be very busy. I'm going to be losing my mind. So at least you guys get to come along with me. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Peace out.